going on, guys? Give me just a second here. All right. Good morning, everybody. What's going on, Shades? Thanks for breaking the ice, man. Everybody have a good 4th of July on here? Close this. What's going on, Awake Now? What's going on, Shoots Me? Hex Glam, what's going on? Adam Brady? What's up, Stefan? Cool, Awake Now. Whenever it's good. What's going on, Valerie? What's up, Steve? Hey, Catherine. Good morning. Got like 30 people on here right now. What's up, Sparkle Fairy? Awake Now. You're whenever you want to ask your question, it's totally cool. What's up, Valerie? What's happening, Paul? You curious how I got interested in cooking? It all started really with my grandmother. Awake Now, yeah, they are. My grandmother was a big cook, and what's up, Diane? And I just spent a lot of time in the kitchen with her when I was a kid, and rats eat my sleeve. What's up, Trippy Seeds? I don't know what you mean, Valerie. I hear you, Shades. No, I got my grandmother got me into it. My mom cooked. I just spent a lot of time in the kitchen as a kid. My brother and I, when we were kids, spent a lot of time in the kitchen. We used to actually wake up on Saturday mornings and cook my parents' breakfast in bed. My brother and I just always spent a lot of time in the kitchen, and that's how I got interested in it, and been doing it my whole life. My sleeve looks torn. Oh, it's probably the design on here is probably what you're talking about. I hear you, Renee. Yeah, it is hot out there. Catherine, how do I feel about my channel growing so fast recently? You know, I was looking into that this morning. Thank you, Awake Now. That's cool. Oh, thank you, Trippy. I'm trying to remember what I was talking about here. Oh, I was looking at it this morning, and right before I went on vacation, I did a video, and I can't remember what the name of that video was, but I was looking into it, and I think I've got an idea of why the channel's grown so quick, so fast recently. I did a video like 2 weeks ago, and it's got 40,000 views on it. Yeah, my day in the life as a drinker. I think that's what got everything moving and a whole bunch more people to the channel. I love cooking. I've been doing it my whole life. Yeah, me too, Paul. Morning, Paul's Control. Did I like... What are you talking about, Shades? I like what? Steve said he can cook frozen pizza. Oh, okay, I got you now. He's talking to Shades about his relapse video. Okay. Thank you, Awake Now. I really appreciate that. I don't like having those stories to tell. That's awesome, Shades. I'm gonna have to go check that video out now. Thank you, Awake Now. What's up, Angie? Yeah, it's a good Saturday here. It's hot. Thank you, Valerie. I really appreciate that. Gotcha, Shades. I'm gonna go check that out today. Yeah, I think we're supposed to get rain here in just like an hour or two. When I first came out of treatment, drunk people would actually scare me. Yeah, I completely understand. Awake Now. How many days sober have you been? Are you talking to me, Nighter Grider? Morning, Ron's mom. If you guys could do me a favor, if you're asking someone on here, like if you're asking Shades a question, if you could address that, I'm getting a little bit confused here on who's asking what. Oh, that's so awesome. Shoots me. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for saying that, and you're welcome. I'll tell you that 4th of July thing. That was an eye opener. Seeing all those people intoxicated, and just why I do not want to do that any longer. I'll tell you, there were so many people drunk there. LD, actually, that's one thing I always wondered. Did you go through crazy withdrawals? Oh, absolutely, Trippy Seeds. I did. I had really crazy dreams, nightmares, night sweats, all that stuff. Thank you, Paul. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, it was, the thing is, I have my kids in the car and everything, too. I had to control myself. That guy was, seriously, really pushing the limits with me. He started screaming at me, and then he started getting out of his car. Then he got behind me, turned the high beams on, and he was still behind us for like half an hour while we tried to get out of there while he did that. Thank you, Stefan. I really appreciate that. How am I Awake Now. My kids have seen me lose it before, and my kids, they weren't scared or anything. They were more worried I was going to get out and do something stupid. I hate being around drunk people now I'm sober. Funny. Yeah, exactly, Steve. I'm the same way. But yeah, my kids have seen me lose it before, especially back when I was a drinker. So I think they were more worried that I was gonna do something stupid. I just kept my cool. Valerie, the reason I'm not eligible for a transplant is because of the blood clots that are in my portal vein. I still have a blood clot in my splenic vein, and I had a blood clot in my portal vein. And I guess because I spoke with the transplant team, and when they do a liver transplant, I guess they kind of keep some of those parts, or they use part of the portal vein, but if this is your portal vein, I guess my blockage is like right in both of them, and it was like right in this portion, and there's not enough of the portal vein for them to be able to remove it to be able to do a transplant. Thank you so much, Renee. Hex Glenn, he's asking me how many days sober. Well, I've got 2 years and 3 months sober right now. I'm not sure how many days that is. That's so awesome, Trippy Seeds. Good job, Shades. Hold on, Drew, been there, brother. My patience limit when I drank. Yeah, me too, man. Me too, Paul. Absolutely, Renee. Definitely. That not drinking definitely has made me mature and humbled me a lot too, especially all the stuff I've been through. Ron's mom said you got to see yourself through new eyes, which are not gravy eyes, more like puppy dog. Thank you, Ron's mom. Shades, don't do that. You're assuming gender, man. I'm just playing, man. You're welcome, Valerie. The crazy eyes, I got you. One of my brothers knocked over his brother's walker, broke foot, tempers from drinking. Absolutely, Valerie. Somebody in my brother's neighborhood just had a successful transplant. Rumor is always you can't get one if you're alcoholic. Yeah, Stefan. Shay said, I know. My family is loaded with alcoholics. I had to move a few hours away to protect myself. I completely understand awake now. Trippy C said, I type like a dude. Drinking my sparkling water this morning from Aldi. I don't know if you guys have an Aldi around any of you guys, but their sparkling water there is like $2 for a 12 pack, and it's really, really good. What's going on, Troll Police? Yeah, absolutely, Valerie. Really. You're not joking. Speaking of Aldi, I know this is totally off topic, but I was just making my kids breakfast just a minute ago, and if any of you guys have an Aldi around you, man, their cinnamon buns. I just took a little taste of my son's cinnamon bun. Oh my gosh, their cinnamon buns are ridiculous, like so good. They got some really good products in there, and the prices are really, really good. That's the only place that we grocery shop. Of course, if there's some stuff that you need and you can't get in a regular store, we have to go. But for the most part, we shop at Aldi. Gotcha, Shades. Oh, I'm sorry, Trip Seeds. I'll go check that out. Yeah, it's getting to the point now where like the comments. I'll reply to the comments on the video that I did for that day, but I just can't keep up with all of them anymore. Like that video that I did 2 weeks ago, I just looked at it this morning. It had 40,000 views and 600 comments, and there's no way. I just can't keep up with all of them anymore. So I think we need to kids about the pathopsychology of alcohol in the body. They are incapable of understanding that it would be better deterrent. Yeah, absolutely awake now. I believe so too. Paul said you can't get a stick of gum for $2 in Ottawa. Oh man. Yeah, I understood what you meant. Awake now. Thank you though. I do Publix or Winn-Dixie. I haven't been to Aldi's. Valerie, Aldi's is awesome if you haven't been. LD, do you find it easier to eat any better? Pulse control? No, not yet. I'm about to get placed on pancreatic enzymes, and I'm hoping that's gonna be that's gonna help me out a lot. We have Aldi's; they're always crowded. Oh, I'm sorry, Angela. Yeah, Lidl is good, but they just closed the local Lidl here down. I like Lidl; they have a really nice meat selection there. Troll Police said your channel helped me with my binge drinking. Wake up call for everyone. True angel you are. Your honesty is refreshing. Your voice is self-sincere. Thank you so much, Troll Police. I really appreciate that. I was talking about prison hooch that I knew used to hide rotten fruit. Oh, I read that comment, Trippy Seeds. I read that. Thank you for sharing that with me. Yeah, that's some nasty stuff. Oh, that's awesome, Shades. Sorry it slowed back down though. But wait, now because I need to go give a fecal sample. When I got the order to go give the fecal sample, I went on vacation right after that. I just have to go up there. I haven't had an opportunity to go up there and get my fecal sample yet. But once I do that, then I've got to go up there and have a couple of labs done on Monday. And that's part of it. So once I get those labs done, then I'll be placed on my enzymes. Aldi, where I used to buy my cheap ciders. Oh, I got you, Steve. Yeah, they're pancreatic enzymes. Yeah, Valerie. Oh, I got you, Shades. Yeah, that's not good. Pruno. Yeah, that's what that stuff's called. I hope it does, Shades. shoots me. If you just click on Shade's profile, it'll take you right to his channel. They put you on a type of antidepressant. Are you taking them? No, Ron's mom, I'm not taking that. That antidepressant that they prescribed me was for appetite stimulation. I'm not going to take that stuff. I thought about it, and I'm not yet. It's been a long time since I caught up live. What's up, Jeff? Glad to see you here, man. Also heard of a guy injecting vodka into an orange. Yeah, oh yeah, addicts are super inventive. Saved by Grace, lots of love from Canada, 30-year-old blackout drunk. That's so awesome. Congratulations on 6 months, Saved by Grace, and thank you for being here. That's awesome, Angela. Yeah, check them out. Yeah, that's it. Not for nothing. That's what they prescribed me. Gotcha, Valerie. Yeah, Shades, let's get some people to your channel, man. Oh, gotcha, Valerie. Okay. Absolutely, beginner bass fishing. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Ron's mom. Yeah, absolutely. Nice work, Saved. Man, I remember when I was trying, like, before I got sick, anytime, I never made it that far. 6 months? Yeah, right. I could barely get to 6 days. And that was like a huge deal for me to get that far. So that's awesome. Will it cut down the trips to the bathroom? Shades, I don't really have that problem, man. The biggest problem I have is just I get really bad stomach aches when I eat, and it's just gonna help to digest the food. That's awesome, Megan. Thank you for doing that. You have a awesome Saturday too, Saved by Grace. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that. Oh, you're not kidding, Awake now. I woke up hungover every single day. It didn't matter what day of the week it was for me. I was drunk every single day. 6 weeks and I'd be roaring to go for a sesh. I hear you, Trippy Seeds. I had 3 days and fell off again. Beginner bass fishing, man, that's part of the journey, man. It's just part of the journey. Have you stopped again beginner bass fishing? Did you ever get really bad heartburn after drinking heavy to the point where you couldn't even swallow? Absolutely. I ate Tums like they were candy all the time. I was constantly, and then I started getting on Pepcid AC. I would take, you're only supposed to take that like once a day. I was taking it a couple times a day because my indigestion would be so bad. Boyfriend absolutely will not listen to seeing a doc about its symptoms. Yeah, I remember you, Window. Night sweats on gout meds, severe weight loss, any suggestions? Always defensive denial, sad to watch. Anybody got any suggestions for Window 9226 here? She is saying that my boyfriend absolutely will not listen to seeing a doc about his symptoms. Long-time drinker, night sweats on gout meds, severe weight loss. Any suggestions? He's always defensive and denial, sad to watch. Anybody got any suggestions for her to help her out with her boyfriend? Hey, have you ever thought of doing movie on music reactions once in a while to diverse your channel? DM, I have not. I do plan on starting another channel at some point. I just have not gotten to it yet. But that's a good idea. I appreciate that. Had an awful experience in AA, re-traumatized me. I'm not saying all AA is bad, but I got stalked and bullied. Then I was sent nasty message by women who didn't like me in AA. Pink Pumpkin. That brings up a really good talk for today, because I went to an AA meeting last night. Keep trying, beginner. Haven't drank yet. That's awesome, beginner. I can't understand how you over booze on you. I was always calling 6 hours drunk when I felt guilty. Trippy Seeds, I still don't know how I did it. I really don't. Now I feel like I'm brainwashed, as I feel like I can get sober without A. I understand, Pink Pumpkin. Once I get finished catching up on these comments, I'm gonna tell you guys about my experience with AA last night. I get 21 days and then I can get big headed because I feel so go. I got you, Stefan. Yeah, that seems to be, we start getting comfortable and then we tell ourselves, well, I think I can have one. I think I can control this now. And then we fall right back. I'm so sorry to hear that, Diane. I am so sorry. Did he die from alcoholism? Yeah, that's a good point, Shades. I started back up a year and a half ago, and your channel stories helped me cut back. Thank you, Lake Erie Scratcher. Gotcha, Trippy Seas. I'm gonna have to check that drink out. Let him sip. Pink pumpkin. Lots of predators in the program having me as well. I'm sorry, Awake Now. Wrong meeting. I drank for the first time in years, but I blacked out after two tall boys with bubble glasses. I'm sorry, Patriot News. Yeah, shoots me. I think she said that she's tried to get him to watch the channel before and he won't do it. Not for nothing. Hey, he's not for me. I understand. What's up, Richard? Good to see you here. I'm sorry to hear about that, Diane. Yeah, me too. More about stalking. Hey, crazy. Yeah, Stefan. Tell your boyfriend to get a full blood work done to confirm his. Yeah, that's a really good idea, Troll Police. I'm sure the doctor will find and let him know. Yeah, and she was saying too that I think she said he's got like itchy skin and stuff like that too. I am AA, but I haven't been. I had gone. I doubt I have relapse. Yeah, I got you, Shades. AA works for some people, and there's some really. The thing about AA is that all the groups are different. You might find a really good group, or you might not. The hardest part about staying sober is when you start feeling good. Absolutely, DM. You start feeling good, and then you start getting complacent. Absolutely shoots me. Never stop trying. I understand, Trippy Seas. Yeah, working from home. When I left my job and started my own business, that's when things spiraled out of control because I didn't have anybody to be accountable for. I got you, Pink Pumpkin. That's like a tongue twister there. Pink Pumpkin. Thank you, Jesse81. I never could go in AA. I understand, Jeff. Diane said, yes, he died from alcohol drinking too much. He even had a liver transplant done. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Diane. So he got the transplant and then started back drinking. I understand. Awake Now. Actually, yesterday I was watching. I can't remember the name of the channel, but the name of the video was Predators in AA, and the guy did like an hour-long video talking about the predatory things that are going on in there. I guess his spouse or something went to an AA meeting, and then a bunch of guys like got her number, and I guess started trying to contact her or something like that. Can't blame some folks not doing AA. Maybe want to get hammered after hearing people complain, want about the excuses. I understand, Megan. They need something for people that wake at 4 in the morning, want them coughing cigarettes. Yeah, Valerie. That's awesome, Shoots Me. I'm so glad to hear that naltrexone's working for you. I tried one of the Facebook groups for support, but I found it gave me more anxiety. I understand Paul's control. Did you start getting a lot of people messaging you and people like getting really negative and stuff like that on there? It could have really changed everything on a double-edged sword. But yeah, you're right, Trippy Seeds. Gotcha, Diane. I'm sorry. Patriot News today. My friend drank till he died at 46. He had what was told it was eczema and it was his liver going. Man, I'm sorry. Jeff said, I think Slayer made some video too on Predators and A as well. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to. I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to go look for that. Kitty Holler said, my brother gets drunk every night after work. I'm really worried about him. He doesn't want to talk about it though. and says it's no big deal because he only drinks beer. I'm sorry, Kitty. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't matter if it's beer, wine, liquor. It's all alcohol, and you can drink 40 beers a night or 750 of vodka. DM said your channel is growing pretty quick. I remember when you only had. You're right, DM. It's growing really fast, and recently too. I was just at 7,000 subscribers 2 days ago, and I'm up to almost 7,400. That's awesome, Renee. I'm so glad that you got on that. Try doing same-sex meetings once in a while. Yeah, Jesse, I'm going to tell you guys about my experience with AA last night here in just a minute. Because I was told the same thing. My ex was AA, and they respected it when they were together, but after broke up, the predator descended. It still pisses me off. I'm sorry, Shades. Pulse control. I can't remember what you're referring to. Oh, okay, I got you. Now I remember what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm sorry, pulse control. Pink Pumpkin said it was a woman who didn't like me, and she turned everyone against me. I don't smoke or drink coffee, so I found I couldn't mingle. Plus, I'm in the UK. I'm sorry, and I'm female. Richard said, when I went to AA, it was definitely force-fed by the elders in the group. Community needs more of an open mind, in my opinion. I've got 9 months. I didn't need AA. I used this community to stay sober. That's awesome, Richard. Thank you for saying that, man. Nick said, I stopped drinking 18 days ago. I've been drinking for 20 years straight. 40 years old now and lots of health issues. I really appreciate your videos, mate, but days are still long without my beers. Nick, I know how you feel, and I'm sorry. 18 days is awesome, though, man. I mean, you're just a couple days from 3 weeks. I could never do that on my own. I could not. You're doing awesome, dude. And I know how bad it can be without having your beers, man. But and you said you're having health issues. I know where you're coming from, man. It's just not worth it. Pink Pumpkin, women are brutal. Sorry that, yeah. 2 4 Locos a night is what killed my friend. Oh no, I'm sorry. Unless he wants help, there is almost nothing you can do except be there for him. Yeah, Trippy Seeds. That's why what's up, Marsha? How you doing? How's your pancreas doing these days? Are you doing okay? It makes no difference what we drink. We drink to get high. Exactly, Steve. Thank you, everyone. We are together for 20. I moved out last year because of his addiction, but I still wish it was good help. Yeah, I'm sorry, Window 9226. The thing is about it is that unless he's ready to get sober, there's just not much you can do. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, Shades. What's up, Victoria? How does AA help? Always talking about drinking. Maybe hypnosis would be better. Yeah. I'm not sure, Valerie. Cindy said, I just wish alcoholics realize they don't remember what they say and do when they're drunk. Oh, I do. Richard said, LD, even though you got sick, you did do it on your own. Got to give yourself more credit, man. I mean, I hear what you're saying, Richard, but at the end of the day, man, I really think I have like a card up my sleeve because I got sick. I feel like kind of like it's a cheat code, man. And I had a medical detox in the hospital, and the thing is, the doctors told me if you go back to drinking again, that's gonna be it. And I mean, I think most people would make the same decision I did. Type 7 decaf coffee has a weird relaxing effect on me after work. That's awesome, Troll Police. A young Gabby Victoria. I went 96 days last autumn. I didn't drink from September 1st till December 15th, and then I went back. Hey, it happens, Pink Pumpkin. Question, is there any symptoms of fibrosis or do symptoms only show up at the cirrhosis stage? They show up at. I mean, they'll show up at fibrosis. They'll show up when you start getting fatty liver before the fibrosis even happens. So glad I caught up with the live. I'm doing well, my friend. Thank you. Tackling projects around the house as rehab from the Whipple. That's awesome, Marshall. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear you're doing okay now. I feel like nicotine is harder to quit than alcohol. In the long run, alcohol is harder on the first stages, though, especially if you transition from alcohol to nicotine and use that as your last vice. Yeah, DM, I completely understand that. That's the thing. You know, like they were saying, you go to AA, everybody's out there smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee. They told my dead friend DJ he had fibromyalgia. Man, I'm sorry. You still stayed sober while depressed. You talking to me not for nothing? You got lucky. Do you ever feel like God is on your side, but the devil is close? Absolutely, Trippy Seeds. I do. I do. I feel like God is on my side for sure. I feel like God saved me for a reason. And the devil is always there. Here's someone. Maybe some can remember what they say and do, but they are just obnoxious and not fun to be around when they drink. Cindy, I know exactly what you mean. That was me. I used to get obnoxious. I would say ridiculous things, and like every single morning almost, I would wake up, and my wife would be upset, and I would have to think to myself, "What did I say last night?" Because I wouldn't remember, because I would black out. And you're right. And I'm 100% guilty of doing that when I would drink. What confuses me is I didn't touch alcohol until I went through trauma at 35. All of a sudden, the wine made things easier to deal with. I definitely went on wine to cope. I wish I hadn't. Pink pumpkin, that happens all the time. There's people that, you know, don't become alcoholics until way later in life, and trauma is a huge part of it. Trauma, anxiety, depression, probably just about everybody on here has got one or all three. And I'm sorry to hear that, Shades. Steve, me too. I drank a lot of coffee too. Valerie says cigarettes and Pepsi is the hardest addictions. I'm sorry. You can get addicted to anything, really. I think when you start accepting boredom and trauma for what it is, you start chiseling away your addiction. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. When I was at that AA meeting yesterday, they were talking about that, you know, accepting. I did walk away from that meeting with a couple of good things, but they were talking about, you know, accepting your defaults, like the things that are wrong with you, and, you know, not leaning on that and using it as an excuse. I hear you, Ron's mom. You quit every other day? Angela said Coca Cola for me. Yeah, I'm a Coca Cola guy myself too. I'm not a big Pepsi fan. Yeah, you're right, Valerie. I definitely like my caffeine. Yeah, Rhino B, I know what you mean. I still get sugar cravings all the time. Wait, now my grandmother took a single drink until she was 50. I'm sorry to hear that. Awake now. Angie, is there anyone here who has cirrhosis and relapsed? Nicotine vapes truly helped me to quit smoking. You can start at 5 milligrams to down 2.5. I tried using those nicotine vapes, and I smoked a lot, but they were so harsh. I could not smoke them. Shopping, sex, social media, etc. Yep, they all are, Pink Pumpkin. Nick said, I thought both coffee and nicotine was hard on your liver. Yeah, coffee's Coffee's actually good for your liver, Nick. Black coffee is. If you take a look at like things to help in cirrhosis, black coffee's one of them. Steve, Valerie Locke. Change the tea, I think. I dilute my Pepsi with water and stir. Yeah, that stuff will give you indigestion. I came so close to death many times. I'm gonna stop gambling. I'm sorry, Trippy Seeds. Yeah, me too, Shades. Jeff, did you ever prefer to drink with friends or drink alone? Drinking alone and listening to music was the funnest thing in the world to me, or at least I thought. Thanks for the videos, man. Jeff, I drink alone all the time. And I would say that I preferred hanging out with people when I drank, but I drank alone probably more than I hung out with people when I drank. And same thing, I would listen to music or podcast and just drink all day. And New Bern, the birthplace of Pepsi, is 20 minutes away. Oh, that's cool. Can't drink Coke anymore. Feel it on my teeth. Yeah, it does leave a weird film on your teeth. I used to quit every day till 11 a.m. Right here, Steve. Pink Pumpkin. I took the booze the first time when I fell and broke my arm, and doctors refused to treat my pain. I figured they would use to amputate limbs back in the day, so I just took a shot there. Yeah. Yeah, Ron's mom, I couldn't do them. 1 in 6 gamblers commit suicide. A study just shows. Wow. Yeah, that's true, Trippy Seeds. We do. Yeah, Pink Pumpkin, you're right. Night Grider, while you were drinking, did you just drink? Did you drink just as much coffee? I've read that damaged liver can make it hard to break down caffeine, which can make you jittery. I didn't drink coffee back then. I would wake up in the morning and drink alcohol every day. That was my coffee. And when I would try to drink hot coffee in the morning when I was hungover, it made me really, really nauseous. You were definitely, Ranobi said, you were definitely right about the soda water thing. It's a lifesaver some days. Absolutely, man. I got mine right here. I'm drinking a grapefruit one. That one right there, I was just talking about, it's the Aldi brand. I love these things. I wonder how many people have cirrhosis and don't realize it. In my opinion, I think my husband is jaundiced. Star disagrees. I'm so sorry, Cindy. Probably a lot of people. Awake Now said I hit a vape and passed out. For real, scared the crap out of me. That's scary. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Nicotine vapes are so strong, starts warping your dopamine receptors. Not good at all. I did not know that. Richard said black coffee helps the liver by assisting in removing toxins, especially hot black coffee. Black coffee, no sugar or sweetener, is awesome for the liver. Yeah, Megan. Rock Peak, turmeric and black pepper are added to the black coffee. Not the best tasting, but it's good. That's cool. Yeah, I know turmeric, and when you mix the turmeric with the black pepper, the pepperine in it helps to do something. Do you chew? Reason for asking, my husband swears in one of your videos the past week you were, and I don't think so. No, I don't chew. Alone with music. Yeah. Cindy Jacobson. Yes, I had cirrhosis and didn't know it until my legs started to swell. My family made me go to the hospital. I have no idea how long I have had it. Yeah, I'm sure I had it for a long time myself too. I'm trying to stay away from any substances right now, no matter how insignificant. I completely understand, not for nothing. And there till I don't need it anymore. But months went by, and the next thing I was dependent on it. I continued to drink for 2 hours after my fingers took. I'm sorry, Marsha. Talking about teeth. Okay, I drink alone. Yeah, no, yeah, Shades. I did that too. Yeah, Valerie. Gotcha, Shades. Patriot News today. I have MS, and all my doctors, from my neuro to my therapist, they have me on 12 different meds, and nobody's worried about my liver. They think they want my liver to shut down. I don't know what to do. Wow, I'm sorry, Patriot News. This is one of those ones where, this is not Patriot News. Send me a DM on one of my social medias if you don't mind. I'd like to talk to you outside of here at some point and talk to you about that. DMO's really worked already. Pause control. Oh, thank you so much, Awake Now. I really appreciate that. You're so nice. Thank you, Awake Now, for real. I really do appreciate that. Did your throat hurt while you were drinking? Yeah, my throat did hurt because I threw up all the time. Steve, I mean, I don't think it's that big of a deal if you're not like drinking the heck out of it. Troll Police said, wow, I could never drink in the morning. I would binge drink in the evenings after work, but my body couldn't let me even sleep. That is what made me stop. Nothing should take my sleep. Yeah, Troll Police, I drank every single morning. It was the only way I could get the hangover to go away and the shakes. I never drank coffee as I had to have a test and I'm allergic to caffeine. I never drank an energy drink or cola, but I got addicted to wine. Go figure. Yeah, Pink Pumpkin. That was for you, LD. What were you drinking? Yeah, it's just that like sparkling water. It's just grapefruit sparkling water. I really like the grapefruit one. It amazes me just how many people aren't aware of liver disease. My brother's dog just passed. He called me and told me his eyes were yellow. And I told him it's his liver. Sure enough, liver cancer. Yeah, for real. You're right, Richard King. A lot of people don't. And that's one of the reasons that I'm here talking about this all the time. So that people are aware. I've said this so many times on here, but I did not know that you could get cirrhosis at my age. I did not. When you were in work, did you feel weak, drunk? Did people notice? Oh yeah, I felt weak all the time and I was drunk all the time. I'm sure people noticed. I'm sure they did. Nobody ever said anything to me though. But at the same time, I was always that guy. I never argued with my boss. I never said no. I did anything they asked of me. I always went above and beyond. I'm sure that's what saved my butt in the end. I mean, I really do think so. I never, ever, ever disagreed. I was always a yes guy. I'm sorry, Wes. I completely understand. I am so sorry. T. Bryant, did you ever go to AA meetings? I was just talking about this at the beginning on here. I just went to an AA meeting last night. And I was going to talk about it if I could catch up with these comments. But I went to AA when I was a teenager, and I went randomly throughout the years. Probably about 5 years ago, I started back going again. My wife was actually taking me to AA, and she'll sit in the parking lot while I went. But it's just never been something that's worked for me. Haha, can't wait to tell my husband I was right. No judgment if you did. Yeah, Renee, no, I don't chew. I never have. Megan said, good night all from here. Warm regards all you and your loved ones. Keep driving on. Don't look back. Hey, good night, Megan. Thank you for coming in today. Hey, LD, do you use high quality milk thistle supplement? I do not. I do not use milk thistle. My GI doctor told me not to. Yeah, you're not kidding, Marsha. Gotcha, Marsha. Cindy said my husband went to rehab twice. I started drinking each time rehab was over, but only beer, not vodka. I'm sorry to hear that. At least not back on the liquor, though. Did you ever get really bad anxiety when you're drinking? That would not go away until drinking it every single day. I've talked about this on here all the time. I couldn't drive on main roads because my anxiety would be so bad. I had to take back roads all the way to work every single day. I couldn't get on the interstate. It would be horrible. I watched your video this morning whilst working. Thank you for the advice, man. You're a warrior. Thank you so much, Jamie. I really appreciate that. Thank you for being here, brother. What's up, my crew? The LDN crew. Hope everyone is having a great day. Absolutely. Having a great day. I hope you are too. Do I have high cholesterol? I do not. Jeff, hey, my crew. I've heard about milk thistle. Oh, thank you so much, Pause Control. Might lose power due to storms. Thank you so much from Connecticut. Pause Control, you are so sweet. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Almost killed myself or others or caused a major injury in October of 2020. Totaled my car, but no injuries or casualties. Hit a lamppost. The pandemic was bad for abuse. Yeah, we were just talking about that last week, Rock, about the pandemic and alcohol. Marsha, ever think about having a meetup, LD? I absolutely have, Marsha. I do. I want to have a meetup soon. And I'm trying to think about like where would be a good place to get everybody together. I know not everybody's going to be able to meet. If I'm going to do it, it's probably going to be on the East Coast. I have high cholesterol. A guy I worked with was 26 and had cirrhosis. He was a nightly Crown drinker, turned yellow as lemon. Man, not for nothing. Most fatty livers aren't even caused by drinking. People aren't aware. You're right, not for nothing. It's caused by too much sugar. Pink Pumpkin said, I'm so grateful for this chat. I feel like I'm finally around people that understand me. I'm sure it's not far off. Absolutely, Pink Pumpkin. You're in the right place. I think that people are amazed by people's capacity to drink that much. Like, how the F do you drink vodka in the morning and go to work? It's called being a functioning alcoholic. And I was bad. I feel so alone. I understand, Pink Pumpkin. You're not alone. We're all here with you. Every single day, Marsha said. What's up, Bradley? Thank you for being here. Wait, now said she's a neighbor in Connecticut. Absolutely, Steve. We're all here to help each other. Yep, Cranston. I was off the interstate for a year and a half because of the anxiety. Yeah, I didn't get on the interstate for probably a decade because of the anxiety, and I'm not kidding. I mean, I'll be talking to my wife tomorrow, and I'll bring that up. I'm telling you, my wife had to drive everywhere. Ghost, man, reason why I kept drinking, it kept me sane from anxiety. But when it wore off, man, it was bad. Me too. I was trying to help anxiety, and it just made it worse. Seed Pross, do you think your kids will drink? I hope not. I really do. On day 6 sober, that hasn't happened in years. That's awesome, JMZ1. I'm so happy for you. Why did your GI doctor say not to take milk thistle? He didn't say, and I didn't ask him. I just asked him about it, and he said don't take it. I was asking him a whole bunch of questions that day, and I didn't really get into it because I was trying to make sure, because you know how the doctors can be, they're trying to hurry up and get to the next patient, and I had a whole list of questions. LD, did it affect your blood sugar, pre-diabetes? Did what affect my blood sugar? Troll police. The drinking, I absolutely think it did, and I think I had diabetes, and when I would drink, it would lower my blood sugar, and I would start feeling better. Now that I know what high blood sugar feels like, I felt like that all the time back in the day. Did a blood test, mine good, but I'm in my 30s, time maybe running. That's good to hear, Trippy. Bradley said, I'm an alcoholic drinking now. I'm sorry, Bradley. I understand. Hey, but you're in the right place, Bradley. This is a good start, man. Renee, Greenville for the meetup. Hey, that's a good place. I used to work in Greenville. Meet up on Woodruff Road. Meet at Aldi. There you go, Shades. What's the Renee, what's the stadium downtown? Is the AT&T Center? I can't remember the name of that big stadium downtown Greenville. Cranston said, "What do you do for exercise?" I walk too, Cranston. I can't lift weights or anything like that. Yeah, troll, please. You're exactly right. It isn't. It's not good for anxiety relief. Hey, what's up, Shar? Good to see you. Valerie said Disney would be closer for me. Yeah. Disney is so expensive. Steve said I was a unfunctioning alcoholic. That'd be badass. A campground meet up in the KOA National Forest, BLM land. That'd be amazing. Yeah, that would be so cool, Marsha. We could all meet up in Cherokee. I'm over in Utah. I'm sure flights East Coast for Meetup LD. Oh, you guys help me so much. That'd be awesome, Angie. One of these days, Angie, you're gonna have to give me a couch to sleep on so I can go ski up there in Alta. I haven't been up there in a long time. Richard King. Honestly, LD, I think because we are functioning alcoholics, it was worse. Would binge, especially when we were off. My bills were always paid, and I always told myself I deserved a drink. Me too, Richard. And I told myself the same thing. I'm paying the bills. I'm going to work every day. What does it matter? Nicotine. Yeah. That's one thing. When I would wake up in the morning after I got really drunk the night before, I could not smoke cigarettes back then. I would wake up and I could not smoke until like later in the afternoon. I never, because it would make me feel horrible when I smoked in the morning. Alcohol takes away anxiety. Then it does, shoots me. There's no such thing as functional alcohol, it's just a phase. Strange thing is, no one knows I've got a drinking problem. I feel such a fraud. Every day I feel bad for hiding it. I understand, Pink Pumpkin. Shar said, I have an appointment next week with the Liver Center. Prayers would be appreciated. Absolutely, Shar. We will definitely pray for you. I hope everything turns out okay too, Shar. Please keep me posted and let me know what they say. Random question, but where was the strangest place you hid booze? Mine was in a poster hanging from the wall when I lived at home. Oh, man. That's a hard question. I've hid alcohol in so many different places. The weirdest place I ever hid alcohol was I threw a bottle on the side of the road out at the end of my driveway because I knew for a fact that nobody was going to find it, and I knew nobody was going to pick it up. I threw it in a ditch, and then I went and picked it up later on that day. Pause control. I stopped drinking, lost 70 pounds, and I have high BP and high sugars. Hey, well, at least you lost 70 pounds. That's awesome. Have they put you on any beta blockers or anything? Flower field? I don't know what you're referring to, Renee. We got you, Bradley. You're at the very least educating yourself and putting yourself in a good place. Keep watching videos. Absolutely. My grandparents used to live in Spartanburg. Yeah, Spartanburg's a nice place. On Seacour's Arena. Oh, I got you. No, that's not. It might be. Maybe they changed the name. I just remember there's a big arena downtown Greenville, right as you were coming in, on the right-hand side off of 385. Is North Carolina, South Carolina barbecue food different? It is. South Carolina uses like a mustard-based barbecue sauce, and North Carolina uses a vinegar-based. And like their coleslaw is different. Their hush puppies are different. It's all different. I prefer North Carolina barbecue to South Carolina barbecue. You like that town, D? I do. Shades. I love Spartanburg and Greenville. Hey, what's up, Rita? Yeah, that's a good idea, Vic Vega. Hey, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for saying that, Vic. You're in the right place. Barbecue is probably close. I don't think so, Shades. I lived in North Carolina. I grew up in North Carolina, man. I've lived here for a long time. North Carolina barbecue's better, in my opinion. Anyone else tell yourself, I'll quit in the morning over and over? Every single day, Valerie. Every day. I told myself that every single day. I said, I'm going to quit tomorrow. Tonight's the last night. And then, of course, I had to finish the whole bottle because I don't need that here tomorrow morning. And then that didn't ever work out. I quit cold turkey somehow. That's awesome, Stefan. Angie, you got it, LD, as long as you make me some of your amazing food. You got a deal, Angie. You give me a place to stay, I'll come up there and cook all kinds of good stuff. And then I can go skiing. I'm sorry, Bradley. You're welcome, Shar. Absolutely. Quit smoking cold turkey. That's so awesome. Tai Chi, Qigong. That's good. Christine, my alcoholism made me feel suicidal. I just couldn't stand myself anymore. That's so good to hear, Christina. I'm glad to hear that. What's up, Mona? Good to see you here this morning. Alcohol equals shame. You're right. It does, Marcia. My rule is not drinking before 6 p.m. I wish I could have done that. Shoots me. Cherokee's close for me. That's awesome. That'd be a really neat place to go, too. You never find alcohol when you're drinking, only when you are sober. Yeah, absolutely, Shades. That's good to hear, Shara. 50 pounds. That's awesome. Ever use Antabuse? No, I never have. Shades lost 40. That's awesome. I need prayer. I am lost in my alcohol, not eating at all, and afraid. Absolutely, Mary. Absolutely would pray for you, Mary. You are in the right place right now, Mary. You absolutely are. I'm so sorry that you are drinking like that and you're not eating, and I can tell you this, that I was right there where you were at. I didn't eat either, and almost lost my life because of alcohol. But you're in the right place here. Keep watching the videos, Mary. Must be nice living in the sticks. I'm in Dublin in the outskirts. Yeah, Shades. Steve, Mary, you're not alone. You're with friends now. Absolutely. Hey, Mona. Yeah, Mary. You are in the right place. If everybody could say a prayer for Mary today. Thank you so much, Pink Pumpkin. You see that, Mary? You got all these people already saying they're gonna pray for you. I'm telling you, you are in the right place. Everybody here is so nice. You're right, not for nothing. I lived in Sanford, Shades. No, you're good, dude. Keep posting. I don't care. Thank you, Bradley. Yeah, Marsha, I could never do that. Trippy Seeds. I love The Patriot too. I actually just watched that movie like 2 weeks ago, right before we went on vacation. And I mean, it is, I guess, but you really don't see a whole lot about that around here. Once you get down to like Charleston and stuff like that, there's a bunch of like historical stuff around with that, which is where that movie was filmed at. When I stop eating, I drink. I know that's me too, Shades. That's the worst. If you don't eat, your blood sugars get into shape. Drunk by 5 a.m. Yeah, that was me too. Thank you, Trippy Seeds. I hate this, but I have to jump in the shower. Hey, love you too, Marsha. Thank you so much for being here. You stay strong too. I'm so glad to hear you're doing better, Marsha, for real. Thank you for hopping on here today and letting us know that you're doing okay. Mary, keep coming to this channel. You're among friends. Absolutely, Steve. See everyone's in this chat suffering, this place. And the videos that educate will do wonders for you. I drink a fifth a day and I got close to 9 months. Not a drop. We can do it together. Absolutely, Richard. Thank you so much for saying that. Absolutely, Bradley. My good friend was a severe alcoholic, and he tells me that Vivitrol injection saved his life. He's 2 years sober. Yeah, isn't the Vivitrol, isn't that the same thing as like naltrexone, but it's a shot that you can take? Yeah, I've eaten a Smithfield, Shades. Sanford's grown a lot since I lived there. I do cook my own. Not for nothing. Did you get a detox at the hospital? I did. I was on a medical detox in the hospital. Thank you so much, Sparkle Fairy. This community is great and totally friendly. Love it. Me too. Mel Gibson stabbing a lab with an American flag is so class cinema. Tribute Seas, I love that movie. And the part when his son got killed and then he went and like took down that whole platoon of those guys, and then at the end when he's like just going crazy on the guy with that hatchet, that is like the best part of the movie. Mel Gibson, if you can get sober after all these tapes, anyone can. Patriot. Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's a good idea, Shoots Me. Yeah, you could talk to your doctor about naltrexone, Mary. Thank you so much, Rox Pete. All the best to you too. Yeah, Troll Police. Yeah, these are great ideas. Definitely speak to your doctor, Mary. Thank you so much, Ron's mom. Yeah, see a doctor because stopping abruptly can cause a lot of problems. I was on a medical detox. It's totally cool. Fred said I took a fiber scan July 1st. I read the scores and was taking the test. I saw a score in blue, 229. Medium was 36. Sorry to hear that, Fred. I hope everything's okay. It is naltrexone. It's about $800 without insurance. Yeah, the naltrexone's like $50 a month for the pills. Boss receptor can't get drunk, drink next sense. Yeah. What's up, Laura? Hope you're having a good day today. Bev, can I get a liver transplant? I cannot. I can't because of my blood clots that I have. It's been 15 days of this, not eating at all and drinking so much, and I'm completely alone. I need to go to the hospital, I think. Mary, do not feel ashamed or anything. If you feel like you need to go to the hospital, just go. They'll help you. And I mean, when they put you through a medical detox, you're not even gonna. It makes it so much easier. Thank you, Shoots Me, for the prayers for her. Yeah, if you feel like you need to go to the hospital, go to the hospital and just go. They'll put you through a medical detox. I mean, you probably won't remember much of it, and after like a week, you'll start coming to, and they're gonna have you on fluids. It's so much easier to go through it that way and safe or safer. What's up, Melanie? Victoria, did you ever develop any liver tumors or mass? No, not now. No, I have not. Mona said, Mary, yes, your health could be affected greatly. I'm sure you need some meds and IVs. Absolutely. They'll put you on, they give you vitamins, IVs, all that kind of stuff. And they'll be able to keep you from having seizures. Oh, yeah, I love Braveheart too. Thank you, Hex Glenn. Yeah, love to you, Mary. That's a great start too, Mary Angel. Yeah, Ron's mom. Emma said, sending hugs and prayers, Mary. Mary, think of your favorite food and try to eat your favorite food. I had the Vivitrol shot. They messed up the shot, and I had a lump. I'm sorry, Shades. Yeah, it shoots me. I would probably go with the daily pill. Get to an AA meeting. It's safer than the hospital. Depends on where you live. Yeah, I would go to the hospital. I don't know if it worked. Maybe it did because I didn't drink for about 3 months. Oh, wow. Mary, I go to the hospital for help. White cells way too low. They just sent me home with Pepsid. Apparently, your stomach shrinks when you stop eating, what makes it difficult. Yeah, absolutely. Can you tell off the bat if someone is an alcoholic just by looking at them? I don't think so, Lav. Angie, what's the best way to donate to the channel? I think you mentioned Cash App. Yeah, Cash Apps works. I mean, it's whatever. If anybody goes to the description, that there's links there. If anybody wants to donate, Angie, thank you. Librium. What is Librium, Steve? Anybody has noticed or having symptom like darkening of skin? Thanks to all. Yes, Lucia. Yeah, that can happen, and especially if your skin starts to turn a yellow color or like an orange color. Yeah, shoots me. That's a good idea. Go Hogs 007 said yes, medical detox, diagnosed with ESLD, cirrhosis back in September. If I was awake, I was drinking. The only reason I'm still here is because of a successful transplant. Guys, not worth it. Stay strong. Very true. Will you do a video or talk on AA? I'm very interested. Yeah, I was gonna talk about that today, but I think I'm just gonna save it for a video on Monday, and I'm gonna talk about my experience on that. Pink pumpkin. So just hang tight. I'll do a video that I'm just gonna save that for Monday. Maybe having a safe and healthy hangover cure would help people. My issue partaking in the hair of the dog and going on board. Me too, Rock. Me too. That was the only way I could get over my hangovers. My sister, I believe, has liver, pancreas disease. She's in denial in Florida. Says she gets nauseated when she eats. I pray for her too. I'm sorry, Ron's mom. Nope, actually, geniuses at hiding their problem. Yeah, you're right, Trevi. You're right. Benzodiazepine. Oh, it's a benzo. I gotcha. Okay. Thoughts on cannabis and alcohol addiction? I've had people ask me about that before. I don't know. I really don't. I really don't have an opinion on it. Really, I don't. I smoked cannabis when I was younger, and I mean, I smoked it, years ago too. But it was never. Once I found alcohol, I don't know. I really don't have an opinion on that one. Living is a drug you give, and detox is part of benzopam. Oh, okay, gotcha, Steve. They had me on what was that stuff called? I can't remember the name of the benzo they had me on, but it was very, very powerful. Ever seen your friend with track marks? No. Shades, I've done Vivitrol. It's very thick, but it's time released at a lump too. Oh, okay. Weed is much better and made alcohol look like not worth it. Ativan, that's it. You're right, Stefan. That's what I was on. They aren't using benzos anymore in a lot of hospitals. They're using clonidine and phenobarbital. Isn't that the phenobarbital? Isn't that what they use to like put you to sleep? I guess I could be wrong, but am I compensated? My numbers are good. My metabolic panel is good. My CBC is good. NAFL. I don't think so, Fred. Ativan, that's what's they give you a withdrawal. Yeah, I was on Ativan in the hospital. So much blood work and doctors with liver disease. I have track marks from blood work. Yeah, when they're taking all that blood, especially when you're getting those IVs. I would get bruises on my arm after coming back from the hospital that would last for a month from the IVs. Pheno's an anti-seizure med. It's propofol. What is phenobarbital used for then, other than just for withdrawal? Oh, lorazepam is that a van? I didn't know that. I did not know that because my doctor has prescribed me lorazepam. My dentist used to give me lorazepam. I slept 12 hours of Librium. Yeah, that's the way that the benzos affect me too. They make me super duper sleepy and loopy. I don't know what's going on when I'm on them. Procedure disorders. Okay, awake now. Never take phenobarbital. It's a barbiturate. It will make you worse. Benzodiazepine is the only way to go for alcohol withdrawal. What is the difference between a barbiturate and a benzodiazepine? I know that barbiturates were like the precursor to benzodiazepines in the past. Are they more dangerous than the benzodiazepines or more addictive than the benzodiazepines? Does anybody know the answer to that question? It looks like I'm kind of caught up here on the comments now. Well, since I'm kind of caught up on the comments now, I'll tell you guys my story about going to AA yesterday. So yesterday afternoon, I said I was just kind of in a mood yesterday afternoon. I was really tired, and something told me that I needed to go to AA. I just wanted to go. And I had watched that video yesterday talking about the AA meetings and all that stuff, and I said, I'm going to go to an AA meeting. I haven't been in a very, very long time. So I looked it up on my phone, found the AA meeting, started at 8 o'clock, I think, and or 7. Either way, it was 8. I got in my car, drove to the AA meeting, never been to this place before, show up, and when I first pulled up, there's a lady that parked right in front of me. I got there right on time, and when I got out of the car, because I'd never been to this meeting before, I asked the lady, I said, is this where the AA meeting is? She said, yeah. And I said, are you here for that too? And she made a joke, said no, and then she showed me into the church. We walked in, and I sat down, and there was probably 20 people in there or something, maybe a little bit more. And they started the meeting. You know, everything was okay. We went to the meeting, which was fine. It just a meeting and all that stuff. But at the end of the meeting, the lady that heads the meeting came up to me and said, did anybody give you a pamphlet with the men's numbers on it? And I said, no. And she asked this other gentleman, hey, can you do me a favor and give him the men's numbers? And he said, yeah, I can do that. So I walked over to him, and he seemed really hesitant, like he didn't want to hand me the envelope. And I kind of just stood there, and the lady said, did you give him the envelope yet? And he was like, no, I haven't given it to him yet. And he turned around, grabbed the envelope, and went to hand it to me. And as he was doing that, he said, right to my face, he said, this place isn't for you. And I was confused. I was like, what? He said, this isn't the place for you. And I just kind of stood there, and I was like, what do you mean this isn't the place for me? He goes, this is not the place for you. There's a men's meeting that happens at the church, some other church. He told me the days and the times. And then he handed me the envelope with the numbers on it. And as we walked back out of the church, he told me, basically, don't come back to that AA meeting. That's not the place for me. And I just found that really, really strange. The one thing that I did notice when I was sitting in the AA meeting, that there were actually some couples in there. Everybody that was in the meeting was older. I was probably the youngest person in there. I would imagine everybody that was in there was at least 65 or older, and there were like 3 or 4 couples. I didn't know that you could go to an AA meeting with anybody else. I didn't know you could bring your wife or your husband with you. Has anybody had experience with anything like that? Uh, are there meetings where it's just for like couples or for a certain age group? Because I just found that weird that he told me basically not to come back to that meeting again. And the way I took it is that I didn't meet whatever their standards are for the meeting. Maybe it's a couples meeting, or maybe it's for a certain age range or something. Has anybody had any experience with that? I don't have any comments here. I don't know if I'm froze up. Okay, now we're okay. Sorry guys, my thing got froze up and now all these comments weren't showing up. I gotta catch up. Here we go. Chemistry. I'm on Lexapro, benzos. I want to hear the story. Oh wow, did you like AALD? Your inspiration. I stopped drinking for 8 months. Thank you, Emilio. Shoots me, tell us about the A meeting. Yeah. No, not kidding you guys. Did you ever hang with street kids or did you start working young? I started working really young. People love to couple up in there. Got your weight now. Those people, I think they were married. Apologies for asking this. I'm sure it'll be a no, but is there any way I could speak to you privately about the issue I've had with AA? I don't want to post it publicly. Yeah, Pink Pumpkin. Um, do me a favor, Pink Pumpkin. Go to the description box and if you can, go to my Instagram and send me a message on there. You don't have to send me a request or anything. You can just send me a message. Just go to Instagram, send me a message. What did the pamphlet say, Troll Police? It was I would go get it, but I don't want to expose the name of the group. But it was just an envelope, and it just had all the guys' numbers that are in there. Open meetings allow everyone. Yes, you can bring family in some meetings. Yeah, see, I didn't know that you could bring anybody. I brought my pastor into an AA meeting with me, and he said not to go back. Man, that's messed up. How rude of the guy. He sounded like he's a bitter person. He not even tell you why. I didn't ask him why. I mean, I did. I was just, but I was like so confused to why he was telling me that, and I don't know. I got a really bad taste in my mouth, and I've never really had a great experience with it. And I tried to give it another chance yesterday. There's nothing like an age group or couples only. I've never experienced that in all my years. It sounds horrible. That is totally against everything AA is about. Okay, well now I know. And they have a meeting tonight too. And what's funny is the lady that was leading the meeting kept saying, like, she told me, I hope you come back, blah 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 blah. But I didn't get that feeling from anyone else in there. If anything, I felt like they did not want me there. That was a stupid thing to tell her coming out of it. What if you got pissed and went out and got drunk? I went to a meeting where an alcoholic couple attended together. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Inside, I felt AA wasn't a place for me either. Had a guy at an AA meeting telling me he would drop me as a sponsor if I did everything he said. That's ridiculous. No, he should have told you exactly why. Yeah, for real, Valerie. That's what I mean. They should never tell you you don't belong there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Angie. He did. So anxiety about driving. No, Deborah, I don't. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Thank you, Shoots Me. Yeah, it is what it is. I would go with my girlfriend when we were still together. Yeah, see, my wife, Shades, used to take me and sit in the parking lot. I told her, if you take me, you'll know I'm going. And she would come pick me up from work and drive me over there and sit in the parking lot while I went in. But she didn't come in because I didn't think you could bring anybody in there with you. There's good and bad groups, just like anything else, I guess. Yeah, Christina, that's what I thought, is that it's just that group. I ran my sponsor at the supermarket and she was wasted. Oh no. Before that guy said the place wasn't for you, was the meeting productive? Catherine, there were parts of it that I found that were productive. Like when we first sat down, the lady had she had a big basket of rocks, and when she started the meeting off, she had all these rocks, and she walked around the room and handed everybody a rock, and everybody got to pick a rock out of the basket. And the whole point was because they're on step 6, and I guess you're supposed to get rid or give away like your imperfections or something, which I found to be kind of meaningful, because one of the reasons I went there, because I was just kind of pissed off yesterday afternoon. I mean, I just was not in a good mood. I was tired, and I felt uh, like when I got to the meeting and she brought that up, I just found it really, really neat that she was talking about that subject. I guess there were some parts of it that were, but I gotta say, like the first half an hour of the meeting was them just reading off a bunch of stuff, going over the 12 steps, all that stuff. Angela, LD, if there's a strange situation, you'll find it. The guy was acting peculiar at the church. Yeah, for real. Same with the street kids became my friends, and the drugs became. Yeah, yeah. Trippy C's, I know how you feel. There's a saying, principles for personalities, meaning there will be a-holes wherever you go. That's life, but AA is about principles of love and tolerance for all. Sorry you went through that. There are a lot of many wonderful people in AA. Give it another shot. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. There's he told me about this men's group, and I can't remember what he told me the name of it is, but I think I'm gonna go give that place a shot. Can't stop drinking to even get to a meeting. I'm sorry, Bradley. You're right, Rock. You're so right. I used to take ibuprofen every day. That's awesome, Eddie. Yeah. Shoots me, you never stop trying. Can you go to an AA meeting and just chill in the back? I guess it depends on the meeting. That's not really my personality, Trippy Seeds. And I'm not even gonna lie. As soon as I sat down, I was like one of the first people that tried to talk yesterday in the meeting. I wanted to go in there and have a conversation. I wanted to talk. I wanted to get some stuff off my chest. And I don't really think they were very receptive. Like they did not want to hear what I had to say. You're both qualified. If it is closed meetings, it's really only for alcoholics. Open meetings if your wife can go in with you. The lady in the meeting was doing it well. Kudos to her. Drink from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. Yeah, 8 p.m. I just went to a near kidney failure 3 months ago from alcohol. It's what makes me so scared. I'm so sorry, Mary. Mary, I would definitely, if I was you, I would go ahead and just go to your local hospital and tell them what's going on with you. And go through a medical withdrawal, Mary. I wouldn't write it off completely, LD, if they're going to act like that. It's the wrong meeting. Yeah, Shades, I'm not writing it off completely. I'm going to go try this other men's meeting. Churches usually make you feel welcome. Yeah, Valerie, it was at a church, but like no one else was at the church. It was like, I guess they have keys to the church. Maybe they're members of the church. But that's where the meeting was at a church. But it was obviously closed because when we went to leave, everybody split and there was nobody else there. It's too bad we couldn't just all start and go to a meeting alone. That'd be awesome. That would be, Jeff. Thanks for the info. Just had a quick question, and you said you didn't think it's compensated. Were you saying it's decompensated? I knew this stuff's driving me crazy. I have no symptoms. Fred, I don't think this, like, what you were saying, let me make sure I'm looking at the definition of this correctly. No, I'm sorry, Fred. I think I had that wrong. I meant it the other way around. I meant it the other way around, Fred. So compensated, I think, is what I meant to say. Because the decompensated is the worse off. You're right, Steve. You're supposed to talk at the meetings. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Stefan. But they say black coffee is good for the liver. What's up, Craig? Thanks for hopping on even though you're at work, man. We used to have a Friday night meeting. It was very cliche, exclusive, clicky. Just like a bunch of Friday night drinkers. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt yesterday. Like, it was really clicky. Like, that's what I think. I think it's a group of people that have been around each other for a very long time. And I think they were surprised that I walked in there. But I asked why I was there, and I had all my own teeth. Huh, well, that's crazy. I'm a really shy person, so chilling a few meetings before I asked I would take would be nice. Oh, I got you, Trippy Seeds. Yeah, I'm not like that. I went in there and just started trying to talk. ALD, I've never had bad symptoms of liver pancreas problems, but my mind is so dim. It's not a good feeling. I don't know what to do, drinking 3 to 4 bottles of wine a day. How long you been drinking for, Andy? And like we were talking with Mary, if you need some help, I would go talk with a doctor. Craig, any pharmacy questions? Not off the top of my head. Anybody got any pharmacy questions for Craig? Can you get me some Viagra, Craig, and send it to my house? Coffee is good for liver, but most of us have acid reflux. Yeah. I felt so excluded and shunned out. Yeah, I understand, Pink Pumpkin. Andy, you may have blood sugar problems. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm surprised they even have the meeting advertised or listed online if they're just going to give newcomers the cold shoulder and tell them they don't belong. Yeah, Jeff, I thought that was really weird. And I looked it up because there's an AA group finder. I just typed in AA meeting near me, and when I did, that AA group finder popped up, and I just went straight to the group, and directions were right there. And I went, and it told the meeting time and everything, and it said it was an open meeting on there. You should have been there a few minutes. You should have been here a few minutes ago. Everyone was talking about meds. Yeah, that's right, Angela. Yeah, Craig, you missed out, man. We were talking about meds right before that, right before you came on. Craig said, what? I said, can you get me Viagra, Craig? You're welcome, Fred. Bradley, can a friend or family member take you? Maybe look into a detox program and rehab. That's right, Steve. I need some of that. My remaining son recently started a new therapist. They turned him away, told him he had to go elsewhere. Turns out it was for gays only, not a big deal, but why they didn't tell me that doesn't make any sense. There you go, Jeff. What to eat to thicken my skin back to not dry, itchy. Olive oil, Valerie, maybe? I'll grab some lunch. Hey, thanks for being here today, Shades. Go grab your lunch, man. Thanks for have a great weekend, man. Use a splint. There you go, Stevie. I'll use a splint. Oh, crud. Sure, $5 profits. 50 milligram. Do they make those pills that big? Yeah, there's literally down the road in church. Here's one literally down the road. The church might get some Viagra while I'm at. There you go. I'm gonna check out your video too, Shades. Enjoy your lunch, man. Bye-bye, man. Cool. I've never been to Reno before, Fred. I've been to Vegas before, but never Reno. My old sous chef was from Reno. How long have you lived in Reno for, Fred? You don't by any chance know a chef that's name was Colleen, do you? Is AA a good place to hook up? From what it's, I don't think so, Fred. Trippy Seeds. I don't. Are you trying to go to AA meetings to hook up with people? Yeah, I think so, Valerie. Yeah, lentils and yogurt. That's a good one. Yeah, beans are really good. 500, 100. Okay. Send me the 100s, Craig. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest hooking up an AA. I think she is Irish, Trippy Seeds, as a matter of fact. My young son just graduated from the military 2 weeks ago, and I have no family. That's what started this binge. I'm sorry, Mary. Mary, do me a favor. Like I said, hit me up on my Instagram page. Ron's mom, my mood is better today. Thank you so much for asking that. Much better today. Two sickies. That exactly right. Awake now. I don't suggest doing that. I've only been drinking for a week. I've only been drinking for a week, LD, but I have a previous history of DTs in 2008 at age 27. They call it kindling. I'm scared to quit. I think I need to go to the hospital. Andy, I definitely would go to the hospital. Definitely would go to the hospital. You don't want to go through that again, man. Especially if you had DTs back in 2008. Yeah, I know what kindling is. You please go see a doctor or go to the hospital. Oh, froze back up in again, I think. You talking about my painting right here, Chippy? Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess it is. I've definitely got Irish in me too, Trippy. If you can't see from the red beard, have to head out. Thank you so much, LD, for using so helpful. Absolutely, Christina. Thank you so much for being here since 1985. Yeah, I can't remember her last name. I wouldn't say it if I did, but did you have a lot of bowel stomach issues when you were drinking? Absolutely, Jeff. Terrible stomach issues. If so, how long do those take to subside when you quit? Well, when I quit, I was still having a lot of problems with my pancreas. I mean, just last year I had 12 surgeries on my pancreas. I still have problems with my stomach, but it's calmed down. I'd say it took 2 years for things to kind of settle down. Chalk colors, yeah. I got you, Fred. Any thoughts about doing white water again? Awake now, I actually was thinking about it when I was up in the mountains, but I wasn't feeling well enough that day, and I don't want to push it. It's just too labor intensive. It's just too much. It's too much on my body. I just couldn't keep up, and I don't want to push myself that hard. Actually, gym is the best place to hook up. There you go, Troll Police. Can't tell by your personality. I can't tell by your personality. Oh, I can tell. There you okay. especially being a hothead. Hey, my hair is, you probably can't see it on camera, but I've got copper hairs all through my hair and my beard. But I know my mom's side of the family are all Irish. Hook up in the villages, LOL, rich people there. There you go. I don't know how to use Instagram. I know that sounds weird, but true. Mary, it's super simple. If you have a smartphone, just go to your Play Store and just download the Instagram app. It's super simple to set up an account, and you just go to the link in my description and you click on my Instagram link. It will take you straight to my page, and when you go on my page, all you have to do, there's a little place to send me a message on there, and it's all in the top right-hand corner. It looks like a little text message bubble. Just go there, click it, and send me a message. You can just click on my page and send me it'll say send message, and just go on there and send me a message. Is it okay to eat red meat with cirrhosis? Fred, they say don't eat too much red meat. I think it's okay as long as it's lean. Like you're saying, like filet mignon, tenderloin, that kind of a thing. But you don't want to eat something like a ribeye, brisket, any of the like the red meats that they braise. They're just so loaded with fat. You want to really watch your fat intake. I'm Slav. How do you fight the embedded need to drink? CPROS, that's, I mean, I want to live. I mean, that's how I fight it. I'm from your area, LD. Parents live there. Good meetings around, but some bad ones too. Oh, you're from where I'm at? Okay. Yeah. That was the first time I've been to one in a long time, and I wasn't that happy with it. Wear a Denver Broncos jersey out and you will hook up it. There you go. It says Polish. Well, anybody got any more questions for today? Guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. It was so fun. Yeah, Trippy Seeds, I'm about to get off of here in just a second too. Thank you for being here, Trippy Seeds. Love you too. Have you ever thought about getting into some other creative things? I have, Awake Now. I have. I actually, I got a welding machine for Christmas last year that I still have yet to even fool around with. I've just been so busy. But that's my next project, is to start welding. And I want to start welding sculptures. Horse sculptures, as a matter of fact. You're welcome, Deborah. But that's my next venture. Glass blowing, I would love to learn how to glass blow. I love looking at glass. Absolutely love it. And it looks like it would be a lot of fun. But thank you, Awake Now. But I got that welding machine. I plan on at some point soon starting to weld. It's just so hot outside right now. Enjoy your weekend too, Shar. Valerie, I've never heard that before. That welding is bad for your liver. It might be. Maybe it's a good thing I haven't done it yet. Be good too, Troll Police. I'm gonna have to look into that, Valerie. I've never heard that. I wish I understood what you were saying there, Mona, but it's got to do with Craig anyway. Shoots me. Hey, I gotta run. Thanks for the live. Yeah, take care too. We'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. What's going on, cuzzy? Gotcha, Valerie. Thank you, Sherry. Quick question. Anyone else have any issues with B12 12 levels due to alcohol. I have not. Oh, wait, no, I am. Yeah, we'll be doing a video tomorrow. So if you guys have any questions, see you later, Craig. Hope you have a good day at work, man. Don't forget to send me those Viagra pills. I'm just kidding, by the way. Hey, what's going on, Lucija? We're just about to get off of here, Lucija. Absolutely. If you guys have any questions, what would be a good video to add it to? I guess go to the last video that I did with my wife if you guys have any questions. And or either you can add them to today to the live video. Actually, put them if you guys have any questions for tomorrow, put them in this video because this is being recorded right now. And you can add your questions to today's video, and I'll be able to go back and answer them. Thank you, Awake Now. Pink Pelican. I was drinking heavily. Love you all too, Mona. Absolutely, Pink Pumpkin. That's awesome to hear, Fred. I would definitely make sure you're getting plenty of protein too, Fred. Your liver needs protein. That was a game changer for me, was getting the protein in. Make sure you're getting plenty of lean proteins, protein shakes, yogurt, stuff like that. Just make sure you're getting lots of protein. Your liver needs it. I did not know that. Not for nothing. That's good to hear. I'm glad I haven't gotten it out. You're absolutely welcome, Angie. Thank you. I love you too. Yeah, Fred, if you have a living donor, they give up part of their liver and they give it to you and it regenerates. Absolutely awake now. Thank you for being here. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here for today. I really do appreciate everybody hopping on here today. This is a great live. We had a lot of people on here, and this is a great conversation. This has almost been 2 hours, and it seems like no time, like it's been 10 minutes. I will be doing the talk with my wife tomorrow. If you have any questions for us, just go to the live for today and add them to the comments for this video, and we'll go back and check them out. See you later, Angela. Bye, Awake Now. See ya, Cuzzy. I really do appreciate everybody being here today. You guys are so awesome. Bye, Catherine. Mary, please hit me up on my Instagram, and I would love to chat with you. Thank you, Valerie. I'd love talking with all of you guys. Mary, please message me on my Instagram. You said you had some questions for me. I'd love to chat with you. Anybody on here, if you have any questions, just go to my Instagram. It's the best place to get in touch with me. You don't have to ask to be a friend or anything. Thank you so much, Andy. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Steve. Bye, Pink Pumpkin. Yeah, Pink Pumpkin, if you needed to get in touch with me, go to my Instagram. Have a great day, Eddie. I really appreciate you being here. But once again, if you guys, Pink Pumpkin, hit me up on Instagram. Mary, hit me up on Instagram. Mary, I'm going to be praying for you if you're still on here. And if everybody could just say a quick prayer for Mary tonight. See ya, Jeff. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be doing another live video next Saturday again. Have a blessed day, Valerie. Thank you so much. There will be another live next Saturday, so I'd love to see you guys here again. And like I said, I'm gonna make a video and talk more on detail about the AA meeting that I had because there is more to the story than I talked about on here today. But I'll talk about that on Monday. Thank you, Pink Pumpkin. Well, guys, I hope y'all have a wonderful, safe, sober rest of your Saturday, and I will see all of you guys in tomorrow's video. Thank you so much for being here today, and I love y'all so much. My Instagram account is liver disease 2023. I'm about to give you the exact. It's disease.l is the name of my account. And that's all lowercase. Disease.l is my Instagram. But if anybody has a question about how to get to my Instagram, go to any one of my videos, anyone, and just go to the description box, click on that, and all the links to the merch, to all the social medias, to everything are in there. To any of if anybody wants to donate to the channel, the Cash App, all that, any information for the channel is in the description box for any of these videos. Thank you so much, Steve. I'm praying for everybody too. Take care, Fred. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget about that protein, man. That's very, very important for your liver. Have a great weekend, Ron's mom. Thank you so much. Not for nothing. I'll see you later. All right, guys. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys.